Hey! I never thought you'd side with the shogunate. Let's put that aside for now. What else do you... I can't... Really? Well... Be seeing you.
Ah, you're here.
Can I help you? Top notch! Alright, though I... Too high! Oh, why, it is an earthly paradise. Indeed, I will never forget my first visit to such a world of sensory delight. Boy, did I cut loose that night. But, so, I had somebody run and fetch Katsura. When I heard the Red Demon was continuing his oppression, but I never once imagined that Master Shoin would be arrested. If only I could have spoken to him before he died. The very least I can do is help others to carry out his... Ah, understood. Be seeing you then.
Ah, you're here. What can I do? Ah, how lovely. Go ahead. Yes, my spectacles. I could barely see the ground and kept tripping over. My brother couldn't bear it anymore, so he bought the spectacles for me. All right. If you'll excuse me.
Ah, it's you.
Ah, you're here. Huh. To think you would come to me by your own... Well then, there are some things you don't want to mention here, right? A shame? What's the matter? You know you're... All right. Did you think I hadn't noticed? Where you been running about with Sakamoto of late? There's no way that wouldn't get back to me. Though it seems Kusaka hasn't noticed. I don't know what you're thinking. We may have walked together in Yokohama. But look, just because you wandered down the wrong path, I mean, I could do that if I wanted, but then... You've got nerve. Anyway, you must have your own... I've known from the start when we met in Yokohama that I will walk my own path, and you will walk yours. If those paths should cross again, let's celebrate over a drink.
Oh, there's... Need something? Thank you for this. Oh. Only ever in the company of comrades like Kosaka. I didn't come all the way to Edo to gallivant in the pleasure district through abstinence and the weathering of trials. Oh. By your leave.
want you, but you need equipment, I am your man. Is there anything else? What do you need? Is there anything else? Appreciate it. What do you need? Sure thing. What do you need? All right. Is there anything else? All right. All right. All right. You need equipment? I am your man. You need equipment? I am your man. Is there anything else? Don't lose heart, you hear?
You need horses. I got them. I'll keep searching for fine horses.
Ah, you're here.
Good timing. I just heard something intriguing. Apparently, there are outsiders constructing a building not far from here. And what's more, they're storing provisions. What do you say we... What difference does it make? We can't... That's exactly right. Good to hear. Right, let's go. The foreigners will have been left shaken by our work on the legation, and we need to press the advantage. Mark my words, we'll drive those disease spreaders back to where they came from. We'll show them what happens when you try to invade Japan! Here it is. No skulking about this time. We charge in head first. For you! Hey! Let's clear it out. Looks to be worth something. Stay there, regret. Right. Let's set it ablaze.
Are you out of your minds? You murderer! Do you have any idea what you've done? And you are just as much to blame. What are you even doing with this villain? They were bringing Western medicines and medical equipment for all the Japanese people suffering here. None of it can be made here in Japan. It's only thanks to those Westerners that we've managed to save...
I didn't realize either. Not exactly.
Oh, now I remember you. The son of Dr. Kusaka from Choshu. I can't believe the son of a physician would act with such wanton disregard.
Enough! What do you know? My father might have been a physician, but he still died of the cholera they spread. As did my mother and brother. I was left alone as they grew cold and their bodies began to seep.
I see. I understand that you've suffered. But your hatred is misplaced. Do you really think your family would be proud to see what you've done? There are still survivors. I'll have to treat them.
Do I think my family would be proud? Sorry. Let's get out of here.
Thank you very much for the other day. I was just saying I acquired some lemons recently. A gift from Mr.
A spot of lemon juice isn't going to cure their cholera. It restores some of the waters that...
Right. Finding a cure is still a high... I'm afraid I don't. I need more Western medical...
In that case, why not try our luck at the British legation?
What? Why there?
Audio, you can't be suggesting.
Okay, technically we'd be stealing. But do we have a...
So I heard some rumors while I was locked up.
And all of those seized texts are at the British legation.
The British legation. Well, if this is the only hope we've got... I am grateful. And I know, it's a lot to ask. But please try to avoid bloodshed. I don't want anyone... Some manner of medicine. Let's take it back for Dr. Narasaki to examine. That's no medical book I've ever seen before. I dare to hope it contains useful information. the plant in this illustration? A note from somewhere. He could well be connected to a cholera treatment. I'm curious what else there might be. Come, let's get out of here.
Can't say I'm impressed with your thieving skills.
Ah, I was just thinking I could use some entertainment. I'm so bored I nearly dozed off a minute ago.
Guards. They must have been watching us all along. I think I might just have to let you. But...
Take you out. Think you can take us on all by yourself? I'm impressed.
Looks for me. Do me a favor, and at least put up a good fight.
I had to fight this place, and we will do no less. Prepare yourself. Very well. Insist on forcing her hand. What is the smoke? Insolent wench! You're pretty good. Why am I all the more satisfied to crush you?
I was really rather worried for a moment back there. But it looks like we've made some progress at last. Thank you for avoiding unnecessary bloodshed. I knew I was right to place my trust in you. It isn't much, but here, a token of my appreciation.
Damn fools, the two of you. A doctor running around nearly getting herself killed. What has the world come to? Oh, right. I took a closer look at what the two of you brought back. I think it might be cinchona bark, an effective natural remedy for fever.
You can use cinchona bark to create something called quinine. I've heard quinine can keep some of the symptoms of cholera under control. I was at a complete loss before, but I think this is our way forward. We have to try it.
Quinine is a potent medicine, but that makes it all the more dangerous. If we are not careful, our patients will only suffer more.
Then we just have to make sure we're careful. If there's the slightest hope of lessening their pain, we have to seize the opportunity. The books we brought back will likely have information we can use. I'm sure there's something we can do.
Let me assist you, Dr. Ine. I've never seen medical documents like these, ever. Certainly not in Japan. My father and I will do whatever it takes to get through them.
Thank you. Both of you. I hope I can count on your help, too. It might make all the difference in saving another life. Oh, hello there.
on with you? I shouldn't have underestimated. Huh? Oh. See you.
That's what he said.
It's you. Do I look like... You've done well. Me. A fine one. Considering who her father is, she could do better at mastering herself. Huh? What? I'm not worrying about her. If you need to go, then go.
Hello. I apologize for the endless stream of requests. I've been pouring through medical texts since then. It won't prevent cholera itself, unfortunately, and so I find myself in need of more quinine. You're right. But while we wait for the trees to grow... Oh, that's where the favor comes in. I've heard it sounds a little bit fishy, to be honest. Thank you.
It's you.
Oh?
No, please!
I've heard a lot about you. I'll make it cheap, so do have a browse.
What will it be? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Please, come again.
Medicine that cures everything? Even if such a thing existed, we could work till we died and still not be able to afford it.
They say some unsavory sorts have been frequenting that door. I don't know what's going on in there, but best give it a wide berth.
Oh, it's you. Of all the places to run into it, I'm looking for a seedy apothecary. Let me guess. You're looking for the same person. I see. In that, there are a lot of no-good types in search of trouble around here. I appreciate your company. From here, I think it would be best to swim. A little extra exertion to avoid unnecessary commotion. Silent as a shadow.
いい度胸だ。上等だ。やんのか。
What's brought you to all the way to a place like this?
We're looking for some cinchona bark.
You're a lucky man. This is the good stuff, you know. Don't know if I'll ever see bark this fine again. Of course, of course.
Ah, I see. This is a fake. A good one, but the color and texture give it away.
Huh? Not buying then. This is no ordinary Syncona box, see? Specially grown. Make some... What? You're as crooked as I am. Oi, get in! Oi, give our parents a taste of our hospitality.
No need to go too far. Just have them.
And where are you?
That takes care of that. But that doesn't change the fact that the bark was fake. I'd like to drop by the medical school myself later.
Well?
I suppose that would have been too good to be true.
Thank you. But I'm fine. I didn't have very high hopes in the first place.
Ah, everyone's here. All went smoothly, turning in... Listen, if you're in great need of quinine, I can talk to someone in charge. If they hear how badly things stand, I'm sure they'd lend you some fun.
Thank you. But there are better uses for that money than acquiring quinine. During the course of my research, I found that the spread of cholera can be prevented if you... For now, I think that should be our highest priority.
I see. While in America, I heard the theory that disease is actually caused by minuscule organisms so perhaps the best strategy would be to keep them from proliferating.
Better to treat the cause than the symptoms, you say. Never thought I'd hear that coming from you, of all people.
Stop being so contrary, Faza. Just say it nicely. Like, you've really matured, Ine. I'm so proud of you.
Well, if anyone's helped me earn Dr. Narasaki's esteem, it's this person right here. You've been of such great assistance to me. I must thank you again. Thanks. I'm glad I can keep counting on you.
Now then, you heard the man. The medical school certainly can't be dirty. Let us clean.
Hang on. You ended up fighting that peddler, didn't you? Let me check you for injuries. Hold out your hand. You'll never stop getting into trouble, will you? Well, if you keep getting hurt, I'll keep treating your wounds. Promise you'll come to me. Okay? All right. You've got me. I just wanted an excuse to see you again.
Hey! What's going on with... I shouldn't have underestimated... Oh? Go on. Everything I know, I learned by assisting my father. I may not. Have you ever thought of studying medicine? Don't look at me like that. Ryoma gave me the same look when I said as much. Huh? Oh, alright then. Don't do anything crazy.
It's you. Do I look like... You've done well. If you need to go, then go.
What about? Oh, this is really lovely. Good timing. I just wanted to thank you for always being so helpful. You've helped me more than you know. Well, that's all I wanted to say, really. Do you have anything you want to tell me? You're a strange one, aren't you? I suppose looking after these patients is my duty, after all, you know? Plenty of lives have been sacrificed in the West, all in the name of medical advancement. I owe it to every one of those lives to give my duty everything I have. And when I see the way you continue to fight, come see me again, if you'd like. Oh, and let me know if I can ever be of help to you. I've got to return the favor, after all. Just don't go asking me to kill anybody. You've come. Thank you. I could really use the help. Sorry for all the trouble. It would have been a nightmare carrying all this on my own. There's been an influx of injured people lately, on top of all our sick. It feels like we're constantly in need of... Huh? Hello, you. Wait just 1 second. I'll bring you a little snack. What now? Are you asking for more? Do you want to be petted? Here. Oh, stop it. Really. You can be absolutely impossible sometimes. I have to admit, I love little animals. They're just so tiny and adorable. Nothing unusual about that, is there? Actually, never mind. You don't have to answer that. I suppose I don't have to keep trying to act professional in front of you anymore. Maybe I can be a little bit more myself. Let's give that a try. What do you say? I trust you are keeping well. I would like you to have this. How may I assist you? It is simply perfect. Oh, do you speak true? Please, I
I am ever so happy to see you again. Is there anything else you would like? 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 Is there anything else? Will you be back? Oh, you need to speak. You came here today just to bid me farewell? I always knew this day would come. I shall always treasure the memories of our time together. I wish you well. Farewell, then. Thank you for coming. Oh, what a... Do I sense... I see. You really are a strange one. That concludes our business, does it not? Oh. What about? Yes, of course. Well, what is it? Love. With me. You've been so direct, I can't help but blush. All this time, I couldn't bring myself to say it. But I love you too. I want us to be together. Forever. Oh, good. I was just in a bit of a bind. I was about to head out for some air. Care to join me? Thanks. Well, let's get going. It's about those things I said to Mr. Fukuzawa that time with us in Kona. As a doctor, I have to admit, it's been incredibly frustrating. I know that prevention is the surest way to eradicate cholera. But there are so many suffering patients who I simply can't save. If my father were here, I have no doubt he'd already have discovered a cure by now. Easier said than done. But you're right. It doesn't matter what my father would have done. I have my own mission. Sorry. Forget I said anything.
Here I am, whining, when I should be thinking about the future, you know? Seeing you lately has made me think. I'd like to be an obstetrician one day. It's not much more than a vague idea at this point. But you fight for a promise of a brand new world. And I thought, I'd like to help bring new lives into it. So much has been sacrificed for the sake of what's to come. But there will be so much asked of us yet when it finally arrives. You and your friends will give birth to a new world. And I will help deliver the children, who shall be its champions. It's a nice thought, isn't it? Your timing always seems to be perfect. I'm in the mood to let off some steam. What do you say? Feel like having a drink with me? Then let's go. I know of a good place around here. You know, you've been getting into far too much trouble lately. You're more battered and bruised every time I see you. I wish you would be more careful. But how can you say that? Even the greatest warrior eventually falls. Look, I'm not saying I don't want you to fight. It was your conviction and courage that made me fall for you in the first place. It's just... Do you know how it feels every time I watch you go? You're always heading for another fight. Always leaving me alone. Sure, that's what you say. But if anything happens, you'll be out of here in a flash. That's just the person you are. You'll stay here with me tonight. And just for tonight, I'm not letting you go anywhere. Don't ever let me go. And so the morning comes, whether we like it or not. Life can be cruel that way. Have a good day then. I'll be waiting for you. Just come back to me safe. I'm so relieved to see your face. I suspect. Very well. I won't run. Oh. Well, is something the matter? What is it? Why? That's a tricky question. I suppose my father might have influenced me a little. But whatever it was, how else would I be able to treat a certain someone's never-ending series of injuries? Don't ask me questions you already know the answers to. You know I would. I'd be angrier at you than anyone. But I'm not saying you should stop fighting. Just think about how it makes me feel from time to time. All I can do is wait and hope you'll come back to me. So, if you don't come back, I'll kill you myself. Got it? Oh, all right. Goodbye.
Not working too hard, I hope. I'm listening. I can't... Really?
What is it this? How splendid. All right. Indeed. We've been friends since childhood. And though he is 3 years my senior, I come from a poor family and have endured much hardship. We may not agree on everything, but we share a deep bond of mutual trust. Princess Atsuko was adopted by Lord Shimazu at the age of 17, immured within the inner sanctum of Edo Castle. And her sole consolation is that feline, which perhaps explains the inordinate amount of affection. I see.
Look after you.
How do you do? Hello there. The Japanese people possess a most laudable love for the natural world. Is that not a great pity? You should start your own little garden. That's what I like to hear. Good thing, too, since I already went ahead and made some... I look forward to seeing what kind...
I have a... What kind of medicine do you seek? Do look after yourself.
It's always... We have wares that may interest you. So tell me, what do you need today? I can highly recommend this. Will there be anything else? Gladly. Of course. Will there be anything else? Will there be anything else? Please, take care.
Come. Oh, it's you. I understand you work for Katsu now. That being the case, there's a duty I would have you perform. I was the wife of the previous shogun, you know. There's no hiding such things from me. But I speak in jest. Katsu serves the shogunate. It stands to reason I have dealings with them. The duty in question is the protection of the shogunate vassals. Following the purge, resentment towards the shogunate has continued to grow. And of late, I've been feeling uneasy. Thus, I would turn to you for help. If you I have. Aside from your good self, I've recruited a number of capable individuals. Lord Yi was surrounded by no few bodyguards, yet he was still slain. So, will you do it? Wonderful. I can see why Katsu places his trust in you. If something were to happen, it would be after everyone has left the castle. You may stand by in the area till then. It appears I was right to feel uneasy. Indeed. I'm depending on you. We can't afford to lose Katsu. Not now, of all times. I will come with you. No. But I wish to see what is happening for myself. I have made my decision. But my dress is not suited for the rains. I'm afraid
You'll have to give me a lift. Let's go. The last time I rode like this, I must have been with my stepfather. Katsu was assaulted at the fireworks display on the Sumida River. He ought to have been more careful. He is a true patriot, you know? We must protect such people at all costs. I figured there'd be bandits along the way.
My thing!
Those Shogunate cowards are massing together to make a stand.
Don't mind me. Help Katsu!
You're here! Ah, how fortunate.
Cuts down all those who side with the Shogunate! No, not like this! I have to do this. For him!
I feared the worst for a moment there. Sorry for the hassle. You're from Satsuma, aren't you?
What if I am?
Well, well. This is quite the predicament. If she were to find out about this...
It seems the situation is under control. I'm glad both you and Takahashi are safe. As for the villain... What? Nakamura?
Princess! What are you doing here?
I should ask you that! With Lord E's death, Satsuma should have made peace with the Shogunate. Yet, here you are making trouble!
With all due respect, I think that's a mistake. The Shogunate should not have opened up Japan. Mr. Saigo would surely say the same.
Imbecile! The Saigo I knew would never think of doing something so foolish as attacking Katsu! I won't listen to any more of this nonsense. You'll be dealt with later. Now be gone from my sight! Forgive me. It's just... I wasn't expecting to see a familiar face. Of late, I had been feeling that something was amiss at the residence. The blame for this incident lies with the Satsuma. We've caused a great deal of trouble.
enjoyed riding with you. I look forward to the opportunity to share a horse again.
So, as to what happens next. It'd cause complications with the Satsuma if we punished Nakamura. I believe it'd be best to simply pretend none of this happened.
As you say. My thanks, Katsu. I must thank you as well. Your service will not go unrewarded.
Who are you? Yes, that's right. Ah, so you're his new assistant, are you? He's told me you're one to watch. My name is Takiaki Enomoto, Admiral of the Shogun's Navy. A company of guards has been soundly beaten by the French in a military exercise. I fear their commanders all but given up on our nation. Without Brunei, our forces stand no chance of being trained to a Western standard. You have my thanks. Now, let me show you it, son. The French forces await beyond. I leave it in your hands.
What did you stop for?
Have you been drugged or something? Keep it safe.
You're mine!
Fool, you're all over the place!
You should put them to sleep.
Here you are.
Drive.
Don't rush. Take your time. Don't rush. Take your time. Is that all? Is that all? Sure thing. Thanks for your mother.
Listen, whatever you intend this time won't be like before. It seems I still have much to learn. Not for the man's eyes. Impressive, as ever. Die. You'll only have yourself This is the strength of the samurai. Not bad. When Katsu told me he had arranged some entertainment, he must have meant you. Hey, I feel I have come to understand him somewhat better.
I am sorry. At Katsu's request, I did not inform the French side that this was merely a continuation of the training exercise. I intended to halt proceedings if things got out of hand. I never imagined the French base would fall.
Well, well. It seems I was too hasty in writing this nation off. I do not need pressure from you. Admiral Enomoto, I will train your men in French military technique. But I do not expect everyone to be of this warrior's caliber. But I need men who are willing to learn. I care nothing for status. I just need spirited young folks who...
Understood. We will start to recruit them without delay. I am grateful to you. I'm afraid I must remain here. Find Tatsugoro Shinmon in Asakusa and tell him what we've discussed. I'd like him to help recruit some youngsters. Chief of the Firefighters. He's an old acquaintance of Katsu's, and I've met him a few times. My thanks.
Welcome. What brings you here? You have my faith. All right. That I did. Those vessels are like That said, they are manned by human beings like you and me. A well-trained ninja has the power to topple even the most heavily guarded. Oh?
How do you do? What is it? How splendid. I see. By your leave.
Come. If you have business. I'm well pleased. Let's hear it. What can I say? I've loved cats and such creatures since I was little. I had another cat before Princess Sato. But sadly, she passed away. She and Princess Sato are irreplaceable to me. They are my treasures, the children I do not have. Yes, that's a fine idea. It might help me feel better. Let's take a little walk. Come. The disgrace of it all. I still can't believe that the villain would turn out to be someone from Satsuma. Right now, Japan is faced with an unprecedented crisis. Now, most of all, we must join hands and stand together in common cause. We can't hope to survive if we fight among ourselves like this. Like me. Nakamura wants to change Japan for the better. We merely envision different ways of as someone who shares the same homeland. I want to believe this. I consider it my mission to bring disparate factions together. But no matter what I do, how much I give, it isn't enough. I can't reach them. So not a word out of you after all. When you stand there in that unflappable way, I feel foolish for letting my frustrations get the better of me. Times like this, it's best to take your mind off your troubles by eating. Excellent. Well, we really have like minds, you and I. I thought I'd make simmered sweet potato, you see? And I like to treat you by way of an apology for making you listen to my grumbling.
for stopping you like that. And he'd like someone to gather materials in his stead. Heavens! I haven't introduced myself yet. I love to write down whatever I see and hear. But in any case, there is all sorts of things required. It's funny, but he said something about wanting to prove his research. Oh, wonderful! I knew you. And before I forget, thank you. I deal in red, but you saved my life, so please take.
What will it be? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? What will it be?
With pleasure.
Is there anything else? Is there anything else?
With pleasure.
Please come again.
Your prayers. Scholars always needing to learn the hard way, huh? Hey, buddy! This ain't none of your business! You're not at all how to describe you! I never expected you to be so strong.
Ah, thank you, thank you. You really are a mighty warrior. Where there is life, there is hope, huh? You... Who knows? My herbalist friends never seen them either. In any case, I knew. But where are my manners?
Did you bring me the persimmons and salt I asked for? Thank you. Persimmon seeds actually help to prevent flesh from rotting. Indeed. Which reminds me, Sudo.
Certainly. And let me thank you also for your hard work.
Take your... Come and browse our selection. What sort of thing are you after? Ah, you're interested in that. Hope to see you again.
You caught the aura. Quickly now.
Thank you for saving me. This isn't much, but I want you to have it.
Listen up, punk. If there's something you want, spit it out. Is that right? And I'm supposed to sort the wheat from the chaff? I haven't got time for that. Especially now that some gang's been starting fires around. Boy, I don't know what's going on anymore. But the point is, I don't have time to be getting mixed up with you. So go and wash your face with miso soup or something. That's what I like to hear. There's a whole gang of them starting these fires. How about it? Well, once you've dealt with them, come and see me in the main hall. That's where my men are based. Let's take a stroll.
No mistakes now.
Give me a break. Don't you dare get in our way!
You're gonna get yourself killed!
Keep it safe. Went down without a fuss.
You're mine! Come here! You fool! You're all over the place! Nice work. There you are! Give me a break. I embarrass myself.
Here you are.
You're mine!
Sorry for the trouble.
Don't rush. Take your time. Thanks for your patronage.
Die, please.
You're gonna get yourself killed!
Thanks.
You quite ready?
You're determined to.
You're mine! You are! Here you are.
Hey, I appreciate the help, and I've given your request a lot of thought. I'll get you some soldiers, if you drown the whole lot of us. That's the way we do things in Edo. Fire and fighting! Them the blossoms of Edo! get it. You're no run-of-the-mill samurai. I'll give you that. And you caught those arsonists to boot.
Chief Tatsugoro, good to see you again. I believe you know why I've come to me.
I do. You want me to round up a bunch of young folks. Hundreds of young men with no prospects have come through my care. There's no need to be so damn formal. We've been pretty straight with each other.
Thank you for your aid. Leave the rest to me. I'll report back to Katsu.